So I thought I will help you a little bit to understand more about sample space diagrams. So the first thing what we need to do is to talk about what is means listing all outcomes. Okay, so when we have two different option for starter, two different option for main food, you have to think about all of the combination, how you can choose one starter and one main. This is when you list all outcomes. Okay, you have to make sure you do this in a logical way, and this will means that you don't miss any outcome. Okay, so for instance, I have here a medium, three different sandwiches and three different drinks. Okay, you need to list all of the possible outcome. So what you do, you actually write down the sandwich types and then the drinks that are available. Okay, so you write down all of the ham sandwich with a different drink. You write down all the cheese sandwich with a different drink, tuna, and in this case you can count in the end you will have exactly 9 possible outcome. Okay, now when let's say we have a dice, a six-sided dice rather than the coin. So dice has 6 sides and we have a coin which has 2 sides. So when you have to write the possible outcomes of this, you can see I did again for you. I wrote down when always tails. Okay, and I wrote down when my dice is facing on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now you have the second option when your coins is flipped on the head. And in this case, you have again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you check it altogether, 12 outcome. Alright, so let's talk about sample space diagram. Okay, so when we have a lot of different options, it makes easier to create a table for us when we talk about two different events instead of just listing outcomes, because it can be confusing, can be difficult. So for instance, let's say a situation when we have to roll 2 dice and add the scores together. This can be represented using the sample space diagram. Okay, so let's say here is a nice, obviously you don't need to draw this beautiful one, I'm just trying to represent for you a nice one. Okay, so I have 2 different dice, one is with the blue, one is with the red, and that you can see there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 horizontally and diagonally. So what could be the options when I roll them? Okay, so it could be like both of them is 1, so if I add them together is 2. One of them is 1, the other is 2, so it became 3. One is 1, the other is 3, so it became 4, and so on and so on. I can fill up the table. This is how it looks like. Okay, so this is a sample space diagram. And now, if you want to find out what is the probability of getting a sum of 7, you can just check it. You can see actually they are in a diagonal line, but it's easy to count them. Or in this case, what we do, okay, so you first check how many. Okay, now you found these 6 of them, and to be able to say what is the probability, on the bottom, remember always we have to put down how many total options we have. Now if you check it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 6 and 6, 36 options, the all possibility, this is what we put down, and what we want, what we are looking for, the 7, so here we count how many, 7 of them is 6. Now, what is the probability of getting a sum of that is odd? What you do, you count all of the odd numbers, you write it up on the top of the fraction as a numerator, and the denominator will be again 36, because that is the all possible outcome. What is the probability of getting a prime number and an even number? So you do again count all of the primes and all of the even number. Remember, prime number is a number which can be divided only by 1 and itself, no more than 2 factors. And even numbers, you count them again and you write down how many, all of them all together. Okay. Now here is another one for you. This is when I'm choosing an outfit. As you can see, I have 2 different t-shirts, 2 different trousers. Again, I made it a bit easier because I did different colors. So if you create a table, you can write with letters. So if you remember, we used to do really similar when we did the 2-way tables, when we were having one side, one used to be male, female, boys, girls, and we used to put on the horizontal part in the row a different option, whatever they were doing. we used to talk about they went to the school by walk, by bus. Now I decided to put the t-shirts on the vertical and the trousers on the horizontal, and you can pair them up. So the probability of choosing a red t-shirt, now you can see, is how many options we have. 4 out of 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4, 16. Okay, choosing the white t-shirt, which either blue or gray trouser. What you do again, you check the white t-shirts and you check which one had a gray or a blue trouser. Okay, and so on and so on.